Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brooklyn. It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. Yeah, yeah. Know what? No chaser. Yeah, yeah. What's the name? It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. No chaser.
Yes, sir. Welcome to another edition of the Rundown, WGI Sports Media, WGI Sports Podcast. It's your boy, the Drum Major. We are back with my partner, my right hand, Chef Vlad. What it do, man?
Ain't nothing, baby. It's good. It feels good to be back, man.
Yeah,
Feels good, real
yes.
good.
Yes. We had to take a little hiatus because a certain power outage, a certain company was taking long to rectify the situation.
Oh my gosh, Hurricane Helene.
Yeah.
Causing mass destruction of her path, man. Mass destruction.
Absolutely. So it kind of delayed some things.
Yes, sir.
Got to take a little hiatus, but we are up to speed with the stories and what's going on in the current events in sports.
Facts.
Hopefully you tune into our website, www.wgisports.com.
Thanks.
Our official website got all the latest in sports and what's going on. So it didn't really stop us. We just pivoted. You dig?
Nah, no doubt. We just pivoted, you know what I'm saying?
We pivoted, you dig. But
I do want to shout out to Pivot, though. They've been putting out some classic.
Speaking of which, definite salute to those guys. Those are one of the Pivot is definitely one of my favorite podcasts. Shout out to them.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
They doing big things over there, man.
Yeah, very big things. So shout out to them dudes. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Salute to them dudes.
Yes. But shout out to us too, man. We back in the building. We back in the fray.
No doubt, man. We deserve some love. Come on, show us some love, America.
Yeah.
Or world, you know what I'm saying? Global.
You know what I mean?
Show us some love.
WGI Sports Worldwide. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot going on in sports, Ja.
A lot going on.
We gotta salute our sponsors first and foremost.
Yeah, absolutely. You see the fitted I got on, but that's for later on down the road. That's for later on down the road. I'd have throw the fitted on for specific reasons, but y'all gonna soon find out why. But in the meantime, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Sugar Water Radio, Sugar Water TV franchise, a new girl. That's family over there. Thanks. Alongside Music Real Estate, one of the branches of the Sugar Water Empire. For those artists, aspiring artists out there looking for streams, looking for spins, send your requests to Mr. Sadiq Bryant and also Mr. Delano Robinson, the top two agents of Music Real Estate. Submit your music to them, and if they like it, they'll pass it on to Franchise and New Girl. And if they like it, they're going to talk to you about getting some spins and some streams, man, so you can get paid. And that's how they do over there. Exactly.
So it's a whole fact right there.
Yes. Music Real Estate, a company full of integrity for the artists and fairness for the artists. So you don't have to worry about the isms and schisms of the music industry because they're not like that. They're so anti-industry, and you will get a fair share. Yes.
That's a fact they are.
You have no idea. You have no idea.
None. Unless you listen to the spoken words, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And on top of that, they got the Liquid Truth that comes on Thursday nights, 10 to midnight, Eastern Standard Time. Gossip and entertainment called infotainment. That's right. Gossip and entertainment is called infotainment. Do not try to take that word. It's already trademarked. And they will sue your ass.
Somebody always gonna try it though.
Yeah, they're gonna try it. I strongly advise whoever not to try it. Do not.
Facts.
Don't do it.
Matter of fact, he's getting ready to come on the show when
Yes, yes, yes. He will be on here. He will be on here soon with our offshoot show, Beyond the Blog. We definitely will be interviewing the one and only DJ Franchise because he too has an athletic past. And so just to plug our show real quick, yes, we do interview people with an athletic past who has transitions on to other things in
Big
their life,
things.
transition to another path in life, but we primarily speak on their athletic past and the transition.
Thanks.
So when we interview folks, yeah, we come in with the sports spin.
No doubt.
We want to talk about their sports career or their athletic past. So we want to get a deep dive into that. You know, so I'm sure they have interesting story. We had one that was an interesting story as it is. So, but we're gonna keep that on the wraps.
No doubt.
That's gonna come out soon. That's gonna come out soon. Trust me.
Yeah, we're not releasing nothing.
Yeah, we ain't releasing it yet. That's gonna come out soon. Yeah, trust me.
No
It's gonna
doubt,
come out
no
soon.
doubt.
You know what I mean?
Speaking
But
of,
yes. Graph Inks, multimedia, digital media, advertisement, and photography,
yes, sir.
specializing in any and all occasions,
All occasions.
including quinceañera, sweet 16s, divorce parties, tax refund parties, I just came home parties, and the like, bar mitzvahs, rites of passage, whatever the event is, call Graph Inks. They'll make it very memorable with the top-notch photography, graphic design, and advertisement and multimedia. Graph Inks is the place to be.
Get your mind ready.
Yes. Get your mind right. Speaking of getting your mind right, great segue, brother.
That must be that company called Inspire.
Inspire. www.inspiremotivationaltees.com. I am the most popular sales and t-shirts. That is www.inspiremotivationaltees. That is all one word. Inspire is spelled INSPYAH. Motivationaltees.com. All one word. Raise your vibrations. Get your mind right. Cop yourself a tee. I am the most popular sale. Also, there's also other shirts with inspirational messages on it. Cool graphics, cool bold graphics. T-shirts or hoodies. They got it. You want it, they got it.
Listen, links coming soon. There's some upgrades being made right now. Links coming soon.
Yes. And also additional sponsors as well. That's gonna be joining joining the team as well as far as sponsorship and things of that nature. So that's also coming soon. So that's gonna be a surprise. This is gonna be dope sponsorship too, trust me. You know what I mean?
Merch, copy merch.
Merch. That's the only Easter egg we're gonna give you. The only crumb we're gonna give you. Merch, more merch, more dope ass merch. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Yes. And last but not least, Fat Boy Coffee. Shout out to Coach Lonnie and the Rock, major distributors of the brand. Various flavors of the gourmet coffee. Upon your first purchase, use code WGIS1. Get a 10% discount off your first purchase. Again, use code WGIS1 and get 10% discount upon your first purchase. Fat Boy Coffee, PHATBOY Coffee, PHATBOY Coffee. Fat Boy. Fat Boy.
Facts. If you're like from the 80s like me and Ja,
Yes.
You would remember Onyx when they made that song PHAT fat that. Shout out to those dudes.
Yes, sir. Queen's finest.
No doubt.
Another brilliant segue, brother. Speaking of Queen's finest, Queens is one of the boroughs, one of the finest boroughs of the finest city in the world, New York. And New York is a sports town. We got how many teams we got? We got 8 professional teams.
I'm gonna run it down. We got
run it down.
We got 2 major league baseball teams.
Go ahead. Say it again.
We got 2 major leagues baseball teams.
That's right.
Tri-state, we got 3 hockey teams.
That's right. That's 5.
We got two basketball teams.
That's 7.
We got two minor league teams,
That's 9.
and we
What?
have a professional soccer team and
10,
and I think a women's professional soccer team coming
11,
soon, and then a WNBA Liberty team,
12.
and I think it may be one more, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 11.
Oh, but Chef,
Yes.
can't forget you. I mean, we really should. They don't deserve mention now, but last but not least,
Oh,
well,
two
should I say
football teams.
last?
I'm sorry. Two
I should,
football teams.
yeah, I should say last. I should say last and least. This is why we mentioned them last.
Yes, sir.
But yes,
Yes, we are in that season.
our woeful Giants and Jets. So,
Ah,
people, that is
yes.
14 teams
Yes.
in the New York slash tri-state area that we boast. We are a sports town.
Yes. Yes.
Don't get
Everybody's
it
a GM.
confused. We are the sports town of all sports town. We got
Mecca.
everything. Don't get it confused.
That's why they call it Mecca, baby.
That's why they call it. That's why they call New York the Mecca.
The
That's
Mecca.
exactly why they call New York the Mecca. Because we are a sports town. We are the Mecca of sports. You dig?
Yeah. Listen, if you get it in New York, you can get it anywhere.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Indeed.
Shout out to all the haters that never played here and get mad when they don't. What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I
Now,
say?
now, Chef, the reason why I want to bring up New York because New York has been lit. First off, we want to talk about salute to the Mets. The Nets, unfortunately, got eliminated by the Dodgers in the National League Championship Series.
Yes, sir.
We were so looking for a Subway Series. The Yanks
Facts.
are in.
Yes.
The Yanks have defeated the Guardians. They are in the World Series. They'll be playing the Dodgers, which is a storied rivalry, by the way.
Yes,
But
it
we
is.
wanted to see the Subway Series. The Yankees was in the subway waiting. They was waiting for the Mets. Like, yo, pull up. They was
Facts.
waiting for the Mets. Like, yo, pull up. What's up? Pull up.
Facts. Facts.
But the Mets couldn't hold up their end of the bargain, Vlad. What's your thoughts on the ALCS and the NLCS, brother?
Listen, organically, right? Let's go organically first, right?
Yeah.
In the NLCS.
Yes.
Dodgers did some things organically, and then the rest was just bought, right?
All
So they
right.
basically paid for for where they're at now. Their money's paying for that. So they spent their money well. Salute to them for making it all the way to the championship, right?
Yep.
But as a team, as a franchise, that's a historical team. If you know the Dodgers, you know they came out of Brooklyn. Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
They played at Ebbets Field. Storied franchise. Storied franchise. A lot of
Yeah.
history there. And I forgot the owner picked them up and moved them to LA. They will forever be one of the teams from Brooklyn. That's why it's a storied rivalry because it's not just the Dodgers. San Francisco too. San Francisco Giants came out of New York. I think it's like 3 different teams: the Black Yankees and so forth and so on. So, but long story short, I don't want to run down the Dodgers. Man, listen, Shohei. When they got Shohei, it was automatic and understood that it was championship or bust. We got that. We got the message. We understand it. It didn't work out at first. It took some time. Mookie Betts got hurt during the middle of the season. I love the lineup. You have Freeman, Mookie, Max Muncy, Shohei. You got Will Smith. I mean, you got a barrage of talent there. So a lot of that is homegrown, and I'm not. And that's why I say there's a difference between buying a championship and homegrown. But with the Dodgers, they did both, which was balanced. You know what I mean? And a lot of teams that buy their championship end up failing. Sometimes don't even make the playoffs. And so they did that. So I salute them for doing that. They they battled. They battled. They went through the Padres. Padres was no easy fight. Neither was the Mets. But the Mets just didn't have enough bullpen power. You know what I mean? That's why they fell. And I think that's something that they're going to look at in the offseason is their bullpen. Their pitching needs to be bolstered up somewhat. But and so does the Dodgers. The Dodgers don't have what they had when their season started. You know what I mean? So like Clayton Kershaw they got hurt, blow out a shoulder. Pitching is a stressful job. But I salute the job. Like I said, I feel like I'm repeating myself. The Dodgers did what they were supposed to do. And I shout out to them. I'm not hating. I'm participating.
And like you said, the Dodgers were originally a New York team.
They were.
Dodgers and Yankees story rivalry used to be Brooklyn versus Bronx.
Facts. 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 And if people know their history, when San Francisco left, that's when the Mets were born. I believe that's how it goes.
You might be right. Yeah.
The Mets came from San Francisco leaving.
Yeah. San Francisco was once the New York Giants.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So New York has had some real historic franchises here in New York, you know what I mean? And a lot of them has unfortunately left.
This is why New York is the Mecca.
The Mecca, baby.
We giving away teams. It's like, we got all right, y'all can have them. Y'all can have them.
Exactly. We got too many. But baseball, a lot of people just think baseball is boring. And for a long time it was. When I grew up, I first moved here, I didn't know nothing about baseball. And the first team that I picked up on was the Yankees, with Willie Randolph, Reggie Jackson. Now I forgot the other player's name, but Reggie Jackson was huge for me. You know what I mean? The pinstripes, the Yankees, the hot dogs, you know what I mean? That was huge.
Yeah, Reggie was
and I didn't know nothing about the Mets. And then, but the Mets, the Yankees went through their struggles, pains. And I was like, oof, that's too much. Then the Mets got hot with Strawberry and Dwight Gooden, and that storyline was crazy. So I was like, yeah, I like this. I like that. Two black, another, black tandem. No knock, but Al Strawberry and Dwight Gooden was cooking. And then you had Ron Darling and you had Mookie Wilson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a bullpen to back it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that team was tight. I know my baseball too, Hip America. I know my baseball.
Yeah, here's where I find a funny irony. The Yankees is looked at as the pristine elite baseball team.
Yes, sir.
The clean cut, pristine elite baseball team. The empire, the royalty, and their home is in the hood.
Go figure, right?
While the Mets is the scrappy underdog. Grab your lunch pail and hat, go to work, scrappy, Rocky Balboa, fight to the finish.
Yes, sir.
Bloodied and punched, but still gonna swing to the edge. A puncher's chance type team.
Yeah.
And where's their home? Surrounded by the suburbs.
you get the
You can't make this shit up.
You can't be. You can't. The irony, right, John?
Yeah.
The irony. The irony, John. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't make it up.
You can't make it up.
You got the scrappy team in the hood, and you got you got the scrappy team in the suburbs and the pristine team in the hood.
Yes.
Can't make it up, John.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's like almost too. And the irony, the biggest irony is that the Yankees are like New York's team.
Yeah.
Like the Mets are the second class citizens there, right?
Yeah, they're always the little brother. They're always a little brother.
Yeah. Well, that's because they haven't won enough pennants. I mean, at some point, it'll never change. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Yankees' historical background is just way too long for the Mets to catch up.
Unmatched.
Well,
Yeah,
unmatched.
unmatched. The Yankees are the Yankees are looked at royalty because they're the most successful team in Major League Baseball. Period.
Period.
They have the most chips,
Yeah,
27.
yeah, yeah. Nobody's touching that.
Yeah, no one's touching that. Yankees are A1.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's not just New York, the entire major leagues. That is the team. That is the bar.
yeah. It is.
That is the team all other teams step up for.
Yeah, yeah,
They go hard for. They go extra for. It's the Yankees.
yeah,
The Yankees will always have the bullseye on their back
yeah.
because they are the bar.
But there's
So
only
it's a,
one player,
yeah.
too, John, that there's only one player, and rightfully so. We all get it. If you don't know, look it up. There's only one player in MLB history that really never cared to play for the Yankees, and that was the kid.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Yes.
He, and I think
His
if
father did though.
yeah, his father did. He coveted that, but
Yeah.
he
You want to
said
break down
no.
the history and what happened? You want to break down the history and what happened?
I don't know if I want to go down that dark road, man. That's but long story short, though, King Griffey Jr. was a kid. George Steinbrenner came down to the dugout. It was like, yo, he's got to go. Senior was like, why? When everybody else is bringing their kids down here, and George heard none of it. He's like, he's got to go, and you could tell that it was some racial epithets
Epithets, yes. Yes.
a tie to his demand. And King Griffey Jr. vowed never to play for them. And he was offered a contract by the Yankees, and he told them, "Hell no, never." So have y'all forgotten? Have y'all forgotten what happened
He
when I
never
was a
forgot.
kid? Never forgot.
He never forgot. And then
Yo,
what happened in 95, lad?
oof,
Remember?
yeah, Ichiro.
No. Before that, 95.
What you talking about with the Yankees in Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He took him to task.
And guess who was the leader in eliminating the Yankees in the first playoffs? None other than the kid.
Kid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was with great pleasure, esteem,
You
pleasure.
know it was. I think he had a walk-off double or single
Yeah, 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 yeah,
that
yeah.
scored the game winner, knocked the Yankees out, knocked
I'm
the
gonna,
Yankees off the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I usually don't do this, but the pivot,
Vindication. Uh-huh.
the pivot has a great interview with the kid. I
Mm-hmm.
advise everybody to watch it. It's really good. As a matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, they have two great interviews. The second one's with Jazz Chisholm. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
check that one out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Jazz
gonna put
Chisholm has an interesting upbringing.
bell bringing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna I'm a casual fan now. I used to follow baseball hard body when I was a shorty. I'm not even gonna front back in the 80s.
yeah. The '80s was the bomb.
Yeah, the 80s was the bomb. I used to follow baseball hard body, but I'm done dwindled down to a casual now because life be life and there's too much
Yeah,
sports to overstimulate your brain. You know,
yeah.
you and I got our own life to live, so
No
you
doubt.
can't follow everything.
No.
But I casually look, and I'm definitely gonna be peeping out the Yankees Dodgers World Series for the simple fact, like you said, it's a story rivalry. That's a
Yeah.
rich rivalry. I mean, and it's gonna be revived again. And then the key, like you said, man. Oh man, that's gonna be a heavyweight bout, man. The key players on each side: Judge, Chisholm, Juan Soto. You know what I'm saying?
Garcia, Stanton.
Garcia, Stanton. You know what I mean? On the Dodgers side, Soratani, Mookie. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Nah,
Listen, but
you gotta watch
it,
that. You gotta put eyes on that.
no, you do, and I think it's going to be one of the biggest World Series watched in a long time.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that. And,
yeah,
and shout out to the MLB and I forgot who this league is that
yeah.
did the American, not American, World Baseball League. Remember when all the
Uh-huh.
countries played?
That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, I
Them putting
think
that together, that was dope. Yes.
I think that's when baseball finally turned and got his fans back because between the strikes and all this political stuff with baseball,
Sure.
it was too much for the fans. You know what I'm saying? The fans just
Sure.
want their sports. They just want the meat and potatoes. They don't want the side dishes like the dessert and all that other good stuff. They just listen. Feed me what I want, and what I want
Right.
is hard nosed baseball.
Yep.
And when you had the baseball lockout when the Yankees was going to the championship, Don Mattingly was supposed to win a chip that year.
Yep.
That soured a lot of fans. And then I think it
That
was
was the year they
four.
got eliminated, Vlad.
Yeah,
Ken
yeah,
Griffey and
yeah,
them. That's
yeah,
the year.
yeah.
And
And
that was
then
mad
right
at,
after,
and the reason why the Yanks, sorry, I mean to cut you. The reason
no,
why the
you
Yanks
good.
fans were sour is because that was Don Manley's last year.
Last year, yeah.
Don Manley retired after that.
Look, we're not casual fans, folks. We know our
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, so a lot of sour faces, and especially I think it was 4 or 5 years later, it was another strike, and it was all
Yeah.
about money and salary cap and all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, the fans. I mean, it's also it's almost like the NFL. If you remember the lockout and they had the scab players,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's
That
kind of
was
like
wild.
that.
I
Yeah, that
remember that.
was wild.
Yeah, I
So.
remember that.
So, you can't do that to the fan and think that you're not going to take a blow,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, right in the middle of the summer, right, I think around June, July, when the Yankees turned the tables and they
Mm-hmm.
turned their season around, they struggled a bit. I said, listen, it's going to be Yankees and Dodgers for the World Series. Mets are going to try to compete. I could see it. They're going to go in the playoffs. And I said that, and this was why the Mets had a successful season this year. It was bigger than what they did. They beat Atlanta. That was huge for them because they could never get past Atlanta. So I said the
Mm-hmm.
Mets are finally going to beat Atlanta, and this World Series is going to be Dodgers and Yankees. I called it in the summer, and
Mm-hmm.
me and Ray argued about it. I was like, "Nah, Ray, I'm telling you, this is it." And
Mm-hmm.
sure enough, here we are.
Prophetic.
Here we are.
Prophetic.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Yes, sir.
We be prophetic.
Houston, it's a wrap for Houston, so they might as well hang it up. I think their days are numbered. I think what's going to happen with Houston Astros, that is,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see like these small market, large market teams,
Yeah.
players that's free agents start moving between the Yankees, Mets, and Dodgers, and
Mm-hmm.
even the Padres. Look out for the Padres. Padres ain't going nowhere. Philly, Philly's going to be a hard sell for a lot of people. Bryce Harper is still a man up in Philly,
Mm-hmm.
but Trey Turner and stuff like that, I could see some players getting traded on in the offseason. So it's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of player movement. Biggest
Okay.
move for the Yankees after the season is to get Juan Soto back. If not, look for the Mets to make a move on Juan.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. All right.
Sources tell me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dig it. Dig it. Dig it. Dig it. Well,
Francisco Lindor's tight. He's good. Um, Pete Pete Alonso. I would like to see him back, but I think he had too many follies in the playoffs where he
mm-hmm.
lapses where he was there and then he wasn't there. He was huge and then he was minute. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. He's hot and cold, and I don't know how that's going to wear in the front office, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe some player movement. I say bring him back, keep it as is, and run it back. But here we are, man. Listen, it is what it
Yeah.
is. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
The Liberty, Vlad.
Woo! Ja, I couldn't
28
watch the game.
years.
I couldn't watch the game, Ja.
28 years, man. They
Ja,
did it.
listen, the inaugural season. We was here a few months ago. We was talking about the inaugural season. where the Liberty and the Comet played for the championship. I knew,
Back-to-back years.
yeah, I knew the Liberty had it with Spoon and we're going up against Seacoop and the
Big
whole
three.
squad. And I
Houston's
was like, yeah, we had the team, we had the matchup.
Houston's first big three.
Yeah, yeah, we had it, John. We had it.
Yeah.
We had Rebecca. We had Trey. I mean not Trey. Witherspoon. We had her partner, her running mate, and I forgot her name. We had some really
I
great
remember,
players.
yeah. I listen, I remember four of the starting five of the 1997 Liberty team. Four. I can't get the fifth one. But it was the backcourt was Teaspoon and Vicky Johnson. The
Oh
front court
yes,
was the
Vicky
front court.
Johnson. That's
Yeah,
her
Vicky
name.
Johnson. The front court was Rebecca Lobo, Kim
Yes.
Hampton.
Yes.
I don't know the other forward. But Rebecca Lobo was the four.
Yeah.
Kim Hampton was the center.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who, I forget who the three was. So I remember four of the five very first starters of the New York Liberties back in 1997. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I used to
You know
go
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
games heavy at the Garden, B.
Yeah,
I was a
yeah,
heavy supporter of the Liberty.
yeah,
Because I was a heavy. We were heavy supporters of women's sports. Period.
yeah. We were. We rocked with it heavy. We rocked
Yeah,
with it. You know, we used to
heavy.
talk. We used to talk about, man, if Cheryl Miller had that chance, oh my
Ooh.
God. Oh my God. She would destroy. You hear me? Cheryl Miller would destroy.
Yes, she would.
Oh
She
my
was.
God,
She
man.
was Lisa Leslie on steroids.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You remember the very first draft picks? Rebecca Lobo, Lisa Leslie.
Lisa Leslie.
One of the very first draft picks. I think
Each team got a cornerstone player.
each team had a cornerstone player. Yeah, yeah. But 28 years, man. The Liberty appeared in the finals. This is their either fourth or fifth finals appearance.
Yeah.
But the first 2 years, 97, 98, they went to the finals back-to-back times, lost to the
Yeah.
Comets both times. I remember
Lost to Sparks too.
They was in the finals with the Sparks.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is their fifth time.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
I believe this is their fifth time. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, five is the charm. They finally got it, man. They finally got it.
Yeah, I don't think people understand the significance of this championship for New York. Um,
They don't. They don't.
we're not casual fans. We're not Monday night quarter. You know what I'm saying? We're not just those guys. Like if that house was packed out, John.
It's packed out. Spike was there.
Listen, it was like
Spike
a
was
Nick game.
Spike was there like he was at a Nick
Yeah,
game.
no doubt,
Sorry,
no
Spike
doubt.
was there, boy.
That it hurt because I fell off for a while, right, with the Liberty games because it was bad. It was bad.
No, there was a point in the league. It was a point in time where the league was doing real bad.
Yeah, and the Liberty wasn't even playing in New York City. They were
That's
playing
right.
upstate.
That's right.
They were playing upstate,
That's
and
right.
finally they got bought out and got treated like royalty again.
Yep.
And they built that team, man. They built
Yeah.
that. See, that's what I'm talking about, John, right there. See, there's players that you bring in to complement your homegrown talent.
Yeah.
Sabrina Nesk, I mean, that whole team is built through the draft and pieces. No, Brianna, I could never pronounce that tall center's name. She was MVP.
Oh, Jonquel Jones
Yes, I could always. I
from
always mess
Connecticut.
up.
Jonquel Jones from the Connecticut Sun.
Yes,
Big
sir.
acquisition. Brianna Stewart from the Seattle Storm. Big
Seattle, yeah,
acquisition.
Seattle, yeah, big,
Yeah.
huge. That's what I'm saying. Huge acquisitions. You
Yeah.
didn't buy them. It was just right moment, right time, right place.
Yeah.
And they came up big. They came up huge.
It was a nail biter. Listen, man. Listen, man. Everybody owes their, like, all the ladies on that team owe their lives and their careers to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones literally put the team on her back, played bully ball down low.
She did.
because Sabrina pulled the John Starks, Vlad.
She did.
Lord have mercy.
She did.
She was 1 for 19, Vlad.
She did, man.
She was 1 for 19. And Brianna
I know Brianna was.
and
She looked like
Brianna
she
and
couldn't
Brianna
buy
and
a
Brianna
layup.
was 4 for 16. Sabrina was 1 for 19. Brianna was 4 for 16, Vlad.
Listen, that's why we got a bench, baby. Salute the bench and
Salute the bench and salute the bench and big salute to John Quell. John Quell had to do it down low. She had to do it
and they
down low,
knew it.
man.
They knew it. They knew it. That's why
Yeah.
that's why they dubbed the MVP.
They had to. They had to.
Yeah,
Because they would have been talking about Sabrina like John Starks.
yeah.
They'd have been like Sabrina choked. 1 for
Yeah.
19. That would have been a. Can you imagine if they
I
had
don't
lost
even want to,
at the
man.
Barclay
I don't even want to.
at the deciding game?
How you not show up?
Sabrina would have. Man, she better.
It was ugly, Ja. It was ugly.
She should give. She should give like we used to say. She should give Jonquil Jones her lunch money
Listen,
for
she
all
didn't
of
do
next
something
season.
for the whole season, B.
For all of next season. Because I promise you know how the New York media does.
Yeah, oh, they
They're
vicious.
big. Ian, that's
Savage.
1 for 19 in the game that it matters the most, 1 to 19, and they would immediately compare to the John Starks.
Yeah, they would have. They would have.
She
Kobe would
have caught it.
Yeah, she would have got the business.
Yeah.
Especially after that huge shot in game, what was that, game 3?
Game 3, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But she said that shot don't mean nothing if they don't win nothing. Never,
yeah, well, she's right.
Never has that saying meant more than now, right, Ja?
Yeah, she's right. She's right. She's right.
Never.
Yeah. But good thing for them. At least two of the 3 big threes couldn't get it done, but Jonquil did.
Yes, sir.
Saved the day. The bench did. Jonquil put the team on her back. She averaged 18 throughout the whole final series. And she did what she did best, down low, bully ball.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop
But you
her.
can see it coming, though, Ja. You seen it coming last season.
Yeah.
It just fell short.
They fell short. Yeah, they were right
Almost
there
fell
again.
short again.
Yeah.
But
it was but you know, they got the revenge this year with the Aces. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Experience, man. Life is the best teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
Life is the best teacher, man.
Yeah, man. But unfortunately, like to your point, man, people don't have no idea how impactful the ladies winning the chip is for New York, because we haven't, the only steady constant as far as getting chips is the Yankees, and that's not even all that steady, because the last time the Yankees won the chip was back in 2009. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks haven't won a chip in 50 years, although the Knicks has always been right there.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be Eastern Conference Finals or the second round semifinals. The Knicks is usually right there, semifinals, Eastern Conference Finals, and then that's it. Semifinals, Eastern Conference Finals, that's it. Or first round, that's it. You know what I mean? Or tied for 8th, and then they lose the final 2 games and they out of it.
Knocked out.
Remember them years? Right there at the 8th spot.
Ja.
They lose like the final 3 games and shit.
The most boringest summers ever.
Nah, yeah.
May, June roll around, everybody outside, there's no basketball.
There's no basketball, no Knicks basketball.
Nobody cared who played on the tour.
Nobody really cared. Exactly. Nobody really cared. This is what people don't understand. That's why New York is the Mecca. Nobody cared about the NBA playoffs unless the Knicks were in it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then we watched everybody else like, oh, let's see what Ant-Man is doing. Let's see what KD's doing. Let's see what LeBron is doing, blah, blah, blah. But if the Knicks ain't in it, like, Nah,
Nah, I'm going outside, B.
you know what I'm saying? I'm outside. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm going to the club.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Cause you saw how lit New York was this past spring, brother.
Oh man, it was a
Man,
party every game, B.
man, listen, the
New
bars
York,
were lit.
yeah.
The sun just seemed brighter.
it, it, it was it was orange with a little haze,
You know
right?
what I mean? Yeah,
Real
man.
bright,
Yeah.
real bright.
Real bright, man. Real bright. So
Oh shoot,
yeah, yeah. But going back to the Liberty, man. Yeah, definitely happy for the ladies. It's finally done. Teaspoon was there, so I
yeah,
can't
that
even
was a
begin
good
to
one.
imagine how she felt. You know, Teaspoon is a Liberty legend, the OG.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She's the one that started it all. She's one of the original heads. She's a pioneer. You know what I'm
shout out to
saying? And she's there to
Teaspoon, man.
witness it. You know what I mean?
Shout out, shout out.
Yeah, yeah.
Look,
So
and my early damn it man goes to the team that fired her.
yeah, well, there's some controversy behind that, but we gonna get into that another time. But
No doubt, no doubt.
um,
Right
well,
now we here to salute the Liberty, man.
yeah, yeah, we definitely gonna salute the Liberty. Unfortunately, is a little tainted with some controversy about the controversial foul call.
Wow,
Hey, listen, real
yeah,
talk, that's home cooking. Because if it would have happened in Minnesota, they would have got the call too. It's
no
home
doubt.
cooking. It happens.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? You know how many times we cried foul in a playoff game where our teams were at a enemy territory at a deciding game, and it was one call that was not legit, and we cried foul. Listen, it's home cooking is home cooking.
Especially against the Bulls.
Yeah, especially, especially.
Listen,
It's like you couldn't touch Jordan for nothing.
no, but
You know what I
you
mean?
can hack, push, muff Charles
Nothing.
Smith under the rim 3 times. Not
Yeah,
one call.
not one call. You
Not
know what I
one
mean?
call, John.
The
I'm not
game five,
never.
yeah, the game five joint. Oh man, let's not talk about game five. Oh man, that's
It's
that's
always
still
game five, John.
that's still triggering.
It's always game five for New York.
Yo, that's still triggering, Chef. That is still triggering, bro.
Yo, it's always a game five for New York, B.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah, man.
Oh,
But this is a good segue into the NBA, man. So hopefully this will inspire the Knicks. NBA season openers tonight, brother.
yes,
The
sir.
NBA season openers tonight.
Let's
I'm
get it.
excited.
Yes, sir. Knicks right
NBA's
now
back,
down
man.
16-21.
What's your thoughts, man?
It's gonna be an interesting season. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Um, I think I think the Knicks got a new rivalry brewing between them and Minnesota. I think Ant-Man is gonna be lit on fire when it's like extra sauce on a Knick game because DiVincenzo,
yeah,
he's
Ragu. Shout out to Ragu. Wish we still could have kept him, man. Shout out to Ragu.
man, listen, listen. To make my point, let me say this early.
Yeah, go ahead.
I really didn't have like the last year, Julius Randle. I really didn't have a problem with him. I was actually looking forward to seeing him uh, play this season and see how that whole team mesh, right? And I had mixed emotions. Like I didn't hate it and I didn't love it when it came to them trading Julius and Ragu for Cat. It was like the weirdest feeling ever. Like when people on the net and people were on social media and they were, verbally bashing and talking about, whatever, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna go there. I was just quiet because I wanted to see how this would work, right? And I said, man, they're gonna miss a huge part of their offense with the 3-point shooting, right? And I said, Cat, me and you both said last year, Cat ain't it. Cat is not going to move the needle for me. But then again, I said that about Jalen Brunson too. And It's been interesting. Preseason was very interesting to see how the ball moves. I have to admit to myself, the fluidity in the Knicks offense looks so natural now. The ball movement is natural. The jump shots is by choice. You know, it's not just chucking up shots. Um, the offense, the way that the ball movement is moving, without the ball is moving. The bench is cooking. We lost Shamit, unfortunately. You know, shout out to him to a speedy
Mhm.
recovery.
Mhm.
But the bench is the biggest key part. And had our man Ragu just chilled, I think he would have still been here, but we wouldn't have given up Julius Randle just as quick as we got him in the preseason. But I think that deal, I forgot who said it, but they said it best. We had to we had to trade Julius and include Ragu to get Cat as soon as possible so that Cat and Jalen Brunson can work their magic together early in the preseason so they could get their kinks out and start getting more familiar with each other in the offensive flow. It makes sense. And then when I seen it, I was like, okay, I could see this. I could see it. Now, how does this stack up against Boston and Philly? I think with Philly injury prone as they are, I think we're good there. Um, how does this stack up against the West? I think we make a big run through the West. A lot of people are going to put up big numbers for the Knicks. I think that whatever the Knicks did last year, they're going to equate the same this year. I'm not looking for more nor less. I just want to see the same numbers match last year and with some subtle improvements to get us into the finals. That's what I want to see.
Mhm. I,
Nothing major. Nothing major.
mhm. I think
Just saying.
that I think that the key thing is staying healthy
Yes.
because Cat is injury prone as well.
Yes.
That's this is why I kind of objected to the trade. I wanted to see Julius and Ragu there. I wanted to see all the Villanova boys together because once they got Mikal Bridges, I was hyped. I was like, the Villanova boys is back together, and that was going to be an automatic synergy there because I could imagine them all four of them on the court, but they'll know what to do because they already have that synergy together because they want to chip together in Villanova,
Yeah.
and I was looking forward to see that transition into the pros with all four of them together because I know we'd have saw some shit.
Yeah.
We'd have saw something. So for them to I guess their concern was getting a big down low because Mitch is hurt and iHeart is gone and Precious is rather small.
Agreed.
Um there's a void at center. Jericho is a strong kid. He's a great rebounder, but he's not dominant. So they need so that I so I so I can understand where they needed a big that could also score. But I think I think out of my honest opinion, I think Julius and OG could have held it down until Mitch came back
I
in
think so too.
January.
Yeah.
I don't think we would have been so much in a hole. Um, had they not do any trade and just wait for Mitch to come back. Because not to mention they drafted that other backup center, and I forget his name. And he got some flair.
Oh, from France.
You're right. Exactly.
That kid
Exactly.
is nasty. He's gonna be
That's
nasty.
that's another big body.
It is.
And I would have veered toward just using him and Jericho because that's 12 fouls right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about them scoring because I'd have left it up to OG and Julius.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll get where they coming from because Mitch is out, Mitch is injury prone, but Cat is also injury prone. And Cat, I will hope that Cat knows he's in New York now. He can't be doing that 3-point big man Steph Curry stuff. You got you bully ball now. You in New York, you in bully ball.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got represent the heights.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I think that's why they brought Ewing in to
Yeah,
mentor him.
yeah, to mentor him. Yeah, yeah. Because he's a big name. He's a big name. He's a star, and he's the center for the Knicks now.
Yes, sir.
Pat knows what that's Pat knows what that's like.
Yes, sir.
You know what I
Yo,
mean?
listen,
Pat knows what that's like. So yeah,
if Cat can embody like 50% or incorporate 50% of Patrick Ewing's outside shot around the basket, I'm good with that.
yeah,
I'm good
yep,
with that. He's not going
yep,
to replace whatever Patrick Ewing did, but
yeah,
only thing he could do is win a chip.
yeah, yeah,
Can he bring Ewing the chip?
yeah. Can the ladies did it? The ladies did it. Can the guys do it now?
Yeah, I mean, it's
You
it's
know what I'm
it's no
saying?
tall task. It's no tall. It's easy for them right now. Their
I think
biggest challenge on the East is gonna be Boston.
that's right.
The second challenge,
Can't forget about Milwaukee too, dogs.
I was gonna say the second challenge is gonna be between Philly and Milwaukee and
Yeah,
Miami. That's always
yeah,
gonna be a rival. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Hands down.
yeah. In
So
Indiana too. No, I think
nah,
they'll
Indy,
no, I think they'll wash Indiana. They'll wash Indiana.
yeah,
Yeah, they'll
yeah.
wash.
If they stay healthy, yeah.
Nah, they'll wash Indiana.
Listen, if it ain't the five, it's the bench. It's the bench. Listen, I mean, they got a replacement for every position.
Yeah, the bench is deep.
The bench is very deep,
Yeah, yeah.
including the rookies.
Facts. Facts.
Hmm. That's a
Facts.
good problem. That's the best problem that any coach could ever have.
Yeah.
Who and where you going to play these players,
Right, right,
and what
right.
kind of minutes they're going to get. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Let's head on over to the West real quick. Bronny and Bron, father and son duo.
Listen,
History about to be made. A lot of detractors, a lot of naysayers about that. What's
this
your
is the only
thoughts?
problem I have with Bronny, right?
Yeah.
He got on the team, he made a deal, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bronny, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I just don't. I
Yeah.
I would say I would give him a year or two,
Yeah.
but you got to put him in the G League. His dad got to, if he wants the best for his son, I mean, he's probably not thinking about it that way. He's
Yeah.
thinking it in terms of, well, I got my son with me, and we making history right now, and we play
Yeah.
ball together. And when I retire, he may not last 2 seasons, but at least he made it here, right? So
Yeah.
I get that. I get that sentiment. But why not put him in a position to win and last longer, right?
Yeah.
So I could see the Lakers moving Bronny to the G League after Bron, retires. If not, let him go.
I see that too.
He's
Honestly, I see
he's
that
not
too.
a move. He's not a needle mover as a point guard. He's not a one. He's definitely not a two. He's shown that. I don't know what he
Oh
brings
nah,
to
he
the
can't run the
table.
nah. Bronny can't run the run. Bronny
Exactly.
cannot run the one. No,
That's my
he
point. I don't know
cannot
what he
run the
brings to the
one.
table.
No,
I just don't see what he brings to the table, man.
he be a two at best, coming off the bench at best.
Ja, the bench. I mean, listen,
He can't.
guys,
He's definitely not starting, bro. He's definitely not starting. So as I say, at best, a two coming off the bench. You know what
listen,
I mean?
positively speaking, positively speaking,
Mm-hmm.
um, Bronny's better than most,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Most average players that play.
Yeah.
He'll crack a lot of people like, oh, Bronny ain't not, he's trash. I would never say that.
Right.
I would never ever say that because you know what? The kid played high school ball, dominated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He played college ball, did really good.
Yeah, he did all right. Yeah.
And I think he just came out too early to go into the league, and he still needs developing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna take a whisperer, a coach that understands what he needs to develop those skills. And he may, and, it's unfortunate that Bronny may never develop all those skills that he needs to be successful on that level.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, who knows? I mean, listen, look at Doc Rivers' son, right?
Yeah. Austin. Yeah.
Yeah, Austin Rivers. I mean, he had one breakout game for the Knicks, and after that, he's been moved around,
Yeah.
been passed
That's
around
right.
like a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So,
That's right.
so
That's right.
I mean, maybe Bronny coming to the East Coast may develop that skill because he'll be around the right coaches. But I don't think that the Lakers system fits him.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to want to help him.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
God bless him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. God
I'm
bless him.
all
This
for
is
that.
major still at the end of the day. It's a major thing.
It is.
Yeah. It's gonna be
I,
historic.
I don't think the kid needs to be denounced, put down or whatever.
Yeah.
He's still a kid. I mean, we gotta respect what's going on. He's still a young man. You know what I mean? He's
Mm-hmm.
growing. I would never
Mm-hmm.
do that. I would never do that. I would never tarnish him. I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
kid made it that far. That's saying a lot. That's
Mm-hmm.
saying more than that's more. Listen, if I always gave numbers when it came to basketball, saying this like maybe 100 high schools. Each high school has a JV varsity team. So you're
Mm-hmm.
talking 200 teams, and out of 200 teams, you got like 15 players on the team. The numbers is astronomical, right? That's just in
Yeah.
one city, right?
Right.
And you figure out of those numbers, maybe three, four, five will make it on one side. On
Yeah.
one side,
For
Josh.
sure. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then maybe 100 could get scholarships. And now with the way um, NIL works and the transfer portal,
Mm-hmm.
if if you're not blockbuster, if you're not must see TV, you're not getting a scholarship.
Yeah.
It's hard right now. It's really hard right now. So that's why I say people need to relax on
Mm-hmm.
on knocking them. I wouldn't do it publicly.
Mm. Dig it. Yeah, yeah. I could agree with that. And people scream nepotism, and my response to that, if it's nepotism, so what? Any father with some type of power, some type of high position is gonna do what LeBron did. If if,
Thanks.
we, if we're gonna if we're gonna if we're gonna imply nepotism, if it is,
Exactly.
so what? Let let let
People,
let let let's enjoy the moment. Let history be made, and then I I I definitely agree with you. Not gonna not gonna poo poo on Bronny,
yeah,
but I still I am not gonna poo poo on Bronny, but I still think he's not totally ready.
yeah.
I've seen a couple of exhibition games. He still needs work, still needs some development, but let 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 Bron have that moment with his son
Yeah.
because everybody wants to see everyone wants to Bronny see Bronny throw an alley oop to his pops or vice versa.
It's gonna happen.
We all gonna be cheering for that. Can't
No
even front.
doubt. No doubt.
You know what
It's definitely gonna be.
I mean?
Listen, the kid is gonna have out of what, a 60, how many games in the season? 80? Something like that.
82.
82. Out of
Yeah.
82, this kid is gonna have one out of five good games.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see him.
He's gonna have one great game out of 20.
I could see him. Here's my prediction. If he does the full 80, if Bronny does the full 82, if they allow Bronny to do full 82, I predict he'll have 7 double-digit games.
I
7.
agree. I agree. I agree.
7.
And that's why I say he'll have some
And
good
and one
games.
and one and one over 20. That's my
Yeah,
prediction. Out of the
yeah,
six, out of the seven double-digit games, one of them is going to be over 20.
I agree.
Yeah, that's why
I
I picked.
agree. But
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna have one double probably this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
here's the problem, right? So look, Lakers versus Memphis. You already know that's gonna be a problem game. And Bronny may not even see the court.
Oh, yeah.
You know why, Joe?
Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes,
know why?
yes,
You know
yes.
the disrespect.
You can't put that young man you can't put that young man out there against that kid. No,
No, the
no.
disrespect is real.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
yeah,
look when they you know how they say when you aim for the crown, you better not miss. He's not gonna miss.
yeah, yeah,
He's not gonna. If you don't know who we talking about, then you don't know basketball. But that kid is
yeah.
not gonna miss.
No.
And he's on some.
Especially all the stuff he been through.
As I was about to tell you, he's on some real live right now. He's on some real live stuff right now. 2 seasons in a row. Yeah, John. Listen, it's not good. Don't play him against the Memphis
Nah, no,
Grizzlies.
yeah, don't do it. Yeah, don't do that young man like that.
Sit him out.
Yeah, yeah. That's because that's
Matter
definitely
of fact, do what the Knicks did with what you gonna call it there. Send them down to the G League when they play. Just to get reps.
yeah, and I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that because that's what they did to Deuce.
Yeah, they did that to Deuce Heavy.
When there was no rep or playing time, they sent him down.
And that was look at Deuce now. Look at him now.
There's nothing
So
wrong with that.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing
You
wrong
got
with
to
that.
get that kid's going to need enough reps, in game reps.
Yeah, he is. I agree. I agree. So I'm willing to. So yeah, I already said if he does. I already said if they do the full 82, what I'll do. But I would not be surprised if they do. You know, Bronny and Braun do their historical moment, and yeah, send them down a few times.
No doubt. I would.
Yeah,
82 games out of
yeah,
82. I would sit them
yeah.
down. I would sit them down 50 games. 30 or 50. You get
At least 30 or 50 out of them.
yeah.
Mm, mm-hmm,
Or nights that you guys are off for the week, like let's say like the
mm-hmm,
All-Star weekend, sit him down.
mm-hmm,
That kid need to put in a lot of work.
mm-hmm.
And he looks like he hungry. It's not like he's resting on his morals.
Nah, he not. He not.
He's
And
not
now we
resting on
can't.
them.
So we can't assume that he not. I'm sure he's carrying a. I'm sure he's carrying a chip on his own shoulder as well.
I mean, that's a heavy burden to
I know he
carry.
hears the noise. I know he hears the noise.
Yeah,
Come on, the noise is too big. The noise is too loud. I know he hears it.
I feel bad for him. They put him in a position where he loses.
Nah, he can come out of that though. I wouldn't say loses. He's definitely winning because he's in the league. He's in the league. He's making his own money. I can see
Right.
where you say he's losing because of the public, because of the court of public opinion
Yes.
and the analysis and the projections and the assumptions and all of that. But like I said, that's all noise.
Right.
But I know he hears that noise.
That's like
LeBron can't protect him from every noise. I know Bronny's catching it. He hears.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
if he has the fortitude, so I imagine being that he's the embodiment. I mean, his father created him. His father in Savannah created him. So he has the DNA to
It
withstand
does.
it. He has the DNA to withstand it, and he's gonna carry that chip on his shoulder.
Maybe he'll go
Okay.
through a growth spurt too. He's still young.
Yeah, yeah, that part. But I still maintain, watch out for Bryce though. Bryce,
Yes.
I think Bryce really gonna be the one.
He is. He is. He quiet. He low.
Yeah,
He low key right now.
yeah. I say watch out for Bryce.
He's a beast.
Wait till Bryce get it.
Listen, that kid is heavily scouted right now.
Yeah. Wait till Bryce get it. Yeah, we're gonna see something. You know
Yo,
what I mean? So, and also before we get to Devin, man, Watch out for Dalton Connect. Woo! Watch out for Dalton Connect. Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
drafted him, Joe?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. That's right. That's right.
He
That's
lit
right.
it up. He dropped a 35 piece.
Yeah.
Lit
The
it up.
Lakers got him.
Yeah, Dalton
The
Connect.
Lakers. I forgot the Lakers got him.
The player,
Yeah.
the players, the Lakers, the players, the Lakers didn't realize they needed.
Yeah. Yeah. That kid is a beast, B.
Dalton Connect. I was like, oh, okay,
He's a
okay.
monster, B.
Yeah. I was like, all right. So they need to watch out for that young man.
I love it.
Yeah,
NBA is
man.
gonna be special. It's gonna be a special season
Yeah, it's gonna be
on many levels. On many levels.
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
The Lakers, the Lakers are the reigning in-season tournament champs. So
There they are.
you got something.
And you know what? I guarantee you, LeBron's gonna make it his business
Yeah,
to make Bronny look good in the
of
next one.
course he will. Of course he will. Of
So
course he
you
will.
know,
Absolutely he will. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
no
but
doubt.
damn it, man. Before we go, we gotta do our damn it, lad. Who you got,
Ja,
brother?
listen, Ja, we've had
Let's get
so
it.
many in my absence.
Yes.
So many in my absence. Dang, I don't even. I wrote some down. Hold on, John. Let me see.
Mhm.
I wrote them down because I didn't want to forget, and I was like, "Listen, I don't know when. I don't know what Charter's going to do right by me."
Mhm.
Um,
I know it's been a couple of weeks past. So I know a lot of damn it, man's. He was like, man.
damn it, John. I don't know where I wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is this it? Damn it, man. Listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go off the cuff.
Yeah.
Number one, I'm probably got a few of them. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with. Um, Dang it, I can't remember, Joe. I was like looking at the news. Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna start with the Jets, right? I'm gonna start with the Jets. You
That's why I
fire.
got on the fitted. Go ahead.
You started by firing the coach. Like I heard the whole story. That franchise is in turmoil, man. Somebody needs to turn over that franchise. Get ownership out of there. Out of there. Listen, why would you? First and foremost, Ron is not it. Ron is not it. I wouldn't have went with Ron at his age and invested as much as we invested in him. And I say we because he's a New York team. I don't think I would have went that route. He makes me nervous for obvious reasons. Then Joe Tsai looked like he was just a hard-nosed worker. Pale, get your lunchbox and I'm all in. And he looks like he was always all in. And it's kind of disturbing that this coach calls out another coach for his prowessness, and he gets fired. I don't get it. Why are we in this position right now? That whole organization. I think between the New York Giants and the New York Jets, there needs to be some turnovers. It needs to be some GM turnovers. Please, somebody do that for me, please. My next damn it, man. It was gonna be Pittsburgh, but it's to be determined. I don't like the fact that you have a young quarterback in what's his name, Joe?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. That you spent um money on to get him here, right? You traded for him. And next thing you know, you take him out on a winning record. A winning record. I'm shocked. I've never given the Pittsburgh Steelers a damn it, man, but they got to get one on this one. Not
Mm-hmm.
sure what they were thinking of Russell Wilson. He's gonna be who he is. He is. He is who he said he is, and he's gonna show everybody that he is. He hasn't changed. He's not Seahawks material. He's not that guy. You go younger and you have Russell to mentor, right? And then the other damn it man has got to be North Carolina. You made a quarterback change in Bryce Harper, and that ain't aging well right
Oh,
now.
Bryce Young, Bryce Young,
Bryce
Bryce Young.
Young, Bryce Young,
Mm-hmm,
Bryce Young.
mm-hmm,
I'm sorry. That
mm-hmm.
that ain't aging well right now, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like, they're trying to pivot without pivoting. So we'll see how that works out. It's the system. We've said it all along. You got to put that kid in the position to win, and that system is not going to help him or enable him to win. So
Mm-hmm.
that's that. I think that's about it for my damn it, man. Baseball, I would have loved to seen the Mets make it. Damn it, man. The whole team get it. The whole team gets it. The Mets, but I get it. You didn't have a bullpen. You couldn't really. Manaya, he did his thing. Kodai Senga, he did his thing. But once you get past certain pitches, man, you can't do it on. You just can't do it with one
Mm-hmm.
uh one reliever. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta bolster that bullpen. So Mets, damn it, man, gotta bolster that bullpen. That's it for me, Joe. It's a bunch, but like I said, I had some real key ones, but I just can't remember.
All right, all right. Well, now y'all about to find out why I'm wearing this hat because yeah, I'm about to go in. About to go in on this squad here. The squad of mine that I've been following and being a fan of for over 40 years.
40.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you heard right. Over 40
40.
years. Yeah, over 40 years.
That's a long time, Joe.
It's a very long time. Over 40 years, I've been watching this debauchery, this debacle, this heartbreak, this frustration, this clown show, this poo-poo show
It's
of a team,
masquerade.
this masquerade, this drama, this ratchetness
Ratchetness.
for over 40 plus years, man. I mean, there's been a few moments, there's been a few years of success, but most of it has been a lot of despair, dismay,
Yeah.
debauchery, delusion, tragedy, and upset.
Yeah.
This team has a losing culture. This team has a very losing culture. This team has a loser energy.
They do.
This team is worse off now than they were last year, and the roster is more talented than the roster was last year. How is that? How is it? How is it? Your roster was less talented last year. You had a subpar quarterback last year, and then in the first half of your season last year you were 4-3. Now you're worse off with a Hall of Fame quarterback. You're 2-5, and you got a future Hall of Fame wide receiver. You got another talented wide receiver. You got weapons galore on the offensive side, and yet you're still 2-5. Woody Johnson goes in panic mode, fires the coach only 5 games into the season rather than playing it out. You make your defensive coach, the interim head coach, which obviously you can see is taken away from his duties as a DC because the defense is faltering.
Yeah.
He can't. He can't. It's apparent he can't do two things at once.
No.
The New York Jets had a 15-6 halftime lead against the Steelers. They had a 15-6 halftime lead, and the Steelers scored 31, I repeat, 31 unanswered points in the second half. That means in the second half, they defeated the Jets 31-0 in the second half. Outscored the Jets 31-0 in the second half. That's on the defense. Why is that on the defense? Because the DC can't fully concentrate on the defense as he is the head coach now, because he's the head coach now. And he said he was going to be DC and be head coach. And apparently it's looking a bit overwhelming for him.
It is.
Woody Johnson made a desperate move. He overreacted. He made a desperate move, fired Robert Saleh, and it's not aging well. It's coming to bite him. And then now they signed Devontae Adams, and he's still getting the same result.
I still don't understand the firing, John. It's just uncalled for.
It doesn't make any sense at all. Never in the franchise history that you fire, especially in this franchise history, that you fire a coach barely mid-season and barely mid-season into the season.
Yeah, we didn't even make it to Halloween.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And also you the Desperation Act just kills the whole culture.
It does.
This is an organization that lacks a standard culture, a way of being, a way of life. There's various coaches in here that try to establish different cultures for this organization, and it never worked. So you have to look at the top man, which is you got to look at the owner, Woody Johnson. You have to look at him because Joe Douglas didn't even do the firing. He did. He stepped in and acted out of desperation and fired Saleh. And then in an egregious matter, has security escort him out the building. Why?
That's crazy.
You had security escort this man out the building? What is that about?
It's crazy.
You have a team that everybody thought was contender ready, and they're worse off than they were last year. That's egregious. It's a losing. Anytime someone comes from another team and plays well and comes to the Jets, with the exception of Curtis Martin, somehow they forgot how to play football. Tyron Smith, all-pro Tyron Smith, all-pro left tackle from the Dallas Cowboys, multiple pro bowler, big old man. He's a wall.
Yeah.
Can't block to save his life. What's going on here? You got A-Rod, who makes mistakes and can't own up to them, and throws teammates under the bus. He brought half of his crew over. He got Devontae now. He got Alan Lazard, who drops passes. He got dropsies. And I even got to call out Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson got dropsies. Him and Aaron hasn't been on the same page. They're still struggling to be on the same page. And Garrett Wilson's supposed to be a number one. This is shameful, man. This is a bad product. And what's frustrating for me and a lot of other Jet fans is because this talent-wise, it's an upgrade. But they're not playing like that. They're worse off than they were last season right now. And let me tell you something, man. If they don't beat the Patriots this Sunday, if they lose to the Patriots this Sunday, I'm not watching another Jet game for the rest of the season. Mark my words. You heard it here on WGR Sports. I am not setting eyes on another Jet game for the rest of the season. I don't care if they win out, lose, whatever, because you're supposed to beat the Patriots. Yeah, they're a divisional rival, but they're in rebuild. Everybody know they're in rebuild. Tom Brady's gone, Belichick is gone, Gronk is gone, Edelman is gone. All the big name players are gone. Vrabel's gone, Ty Law's gone. They all gone. Teddy Bruschi's gone. Everybody's gone. Teddy Bruschi. I'm naming all of them. All the Patriot legends. They all gone. Wes Welker's gone. Vince Wilfork is gone. Lawyer Malloy is gone. None of them are there. Jared Mayo's there, but he's coaching. He can't do nothing on the field. They're all gone. They're in rebuild. You got a roster that says you're ready to win now and you're in contention. If you can't beat those Patriots, those rebuild Patriots, I can't set eyes on you for the rest of the season. I cannot. And guess what? I don't even trust the Jets to beat the Patriots.
I don't
because this product is unstable.
Yeah,
it's unstable.
It's woeful at best.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
John, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is no knock. If I took Danny Dimes and put him on the Jets, I think you'd have a better product.
I really think if this doesn't get any better, Tyrod Taylor, give the job to Tyrod Taylor.
I forgot you got him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Start Tyrod Taylor, man.
he would definitely turn it around. He would definitely turn it around.
You start Tyrod Taylor, man. For real.
It's disgusting display.
It's a very disgusting display. You know what I mean? So that's my damn it, man. That's definitely my damn it, man. But this is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's definitely ridiculous. It doesn't make any kind of sense. You're investing in all these players, and you can't produce any points. You can't produce well, they can produce points, but you can't produce victories.
Monday night, nonetheless.
And you need it. And at this point, they need to take their asses off prime time. They don't deserve prime time right now. Take their asses off prime time because you're just making it worse. Because the light is glaring on you. More so because you're on prime time. You isolated. Monday night game, Thursday night game, Sunday night game. You isolated. So everybody's seeing this woeful product, this despicable product that's being displayed right now.
Facts, yeah.
Take yourself off, man. Take them off, man. Take them off for real until you get better.
Take the season off, huh?
Yeah, take them off, man. Take them off prime time, man. They don't even deserve prime time right now.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It's rough, man.
So yeah, that's my damn it, man. And on that note,
yes, sir.
Always good, man. We back.
Yes, sir.
Let's mosey on out of here and watch NBA tip-off, Kia NBA tip-off, catch the rest of it. The season is open tonight.
Yes, sir.
So let's delve into that.
Ja, I'm gonna tell you now, you're gonna be disappointed, but I'll let you see the score.
All right.
Ain't no way the NBA would give the Knicks the Boston Celtics on the night that I forgot they're receiving their rings tonight. Ain't no way. That's all I'm gonna say, Ja. Ain't no way.
Okay.
That they would do that, but they did it.
They did it.
Oh, they're wrong for that.
Well, I'm thinking that they open it up with them two tonight because that was the projected series last year.
Yeah.
People thought that was going to be the Eastern Conference Finals matchup.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But of course, our guys got hurt, so it was the Pacers. But nobody wanted to see the Pacers.
I ain't gonna lie, they still look like they hurt.
Oh God. Okay. And on that note,
I think our guys forgot there was a game tonight.
and on that note, listen, it's the first game. It's all right.
I know. Listen,
long season.
No doubt.
Long season.
82 games.
Yes. We
I'm
thank y'all for watching. On behalf of the chef.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the chef. Of course, you already know it's a drum major. And like I always say, whatever you do, make sure you love what you do so you can embrace the grind. WGR Sports. We are gone.
Facts. Peace.